Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, the couple everyone's talking about, stepped out together for a romantic evening in New York City, just hours after Travis's Chiefs lost a tough game to the Chargers. The city lights glowed, the sidewalks buzzed, and there they were, hand in hand, moving through a crowd that seemed to part just for them. Travis, dressed down in a simple white sweatshirt and jogger pants, kept a baseball cap pulled low, while Taylor was the picture of effortless style, her black blazer and short skirt catching the attention of everyone on the block. The pop of her red lipstick and her gentle, searching eyes made her the star of the night. But Travis was never far behind, his gaze always drifting towards her, protective and steady, like he wanted to shield her from the world. Cameras flashed, fans pointed, and social media lit up with snaps and stories before the couple had even reached their car. It was a scene of calm amid chaos. Travis, a little stoic. Taylor, bright and calm, their presence together creating a kind of harmony that people couldn't stop talking about. Subscribe for more moments like this. Even after the game's disappointment, Travis seemed to find real comfort by Taylor's side. On the sidewalk, as they made their way out of the restaurant, you could see the fatigue in Travis's posture. The way he tipped his hat down as if to hide from the flashes, but also to hide the tiredness that came from giving his all on the field. Taylor, though, was right there, a gentle hand on his shoulder, a quick smile that said more than any words could, and suddenly, the weight of defeat seemed just a little lighter. The car ride afterward was quiet and private, but those who caught a glimpse said that Taylor's presence seemed to lift Travis's spirits, her warmth filling the small space, her hand never far from his. It wasn't the first time New York City had played host to their romance, but each visit seemed to leave people with something new to talk about. For them, the city was more than a backdrop. It was their meeting ground, a place where they could blend in with the crowd and yet stand out at the same time, caught between the rush of city life and the quiet of being together. Sources close to the couple shared that it was Taylor who had suggested they go out that night. After the Chiefs' loss, she thought Travis needed a break, a night to just enjoy himself, to push aside the pressure and to laugh a little. She picked one of her favorite restaurants, a cozy spot known for its elegant menu and intimate corners, a place where they could eat, talk, and forget, at least for a while, about the headlines and the scoreboards. Travis, friends said, is a perfectionist, and a loss like that tends to linger with him. But Taylor, with her easy confidence and endless encouragement, helped him see things differently. Since they started dating, he's learned to let go a little, to realize that life is more than just football, that happiness off the field matters just as much. Taylor, for her part, isn't just an international superstar. She's the kind of partner who knows when to push, when to listen, and when to just be there. A friend of Travis's said that she's reminded him that football may be his passion, but love and happiness are what truly matter. The moment photos of their night out hit the internet, fans everywhere went wild. On Instagram and Twitter, comments poured in, some cheering them on, others writing about how seeing the two together made them believe in love again. There were jokes about Travis losing the game but winning at life, about how Taylor brought a kind of lightness and strength to his world that even the toughest loss couldn't shake. Others noticed how Travis's body language changed around. Taylor, how he seemed to relax, to smile more, to let his guard down just a bit. There was something about the way he watched her, always attentive, always close by, that set fans' hearts racing. Taylor, too, seemed to shine even brighter when Travis was near, her laughter easier, her steps lighter. The couple's chemistry was obvious, the kind of effortless give and take that people dream about. Their night out wasn't just about dinner or a walk through Manhattan. It was a reminder that even in the glare of fame and the pressure of high-stakes sports, two people could still find moments of real connection. The restaurant they chose was a favorite of Taylor's, somewhere she'd gone before, a place where she felt at home. For Travis, it was a new experience. but one he seemed to enjoy, especially with Taylor leading the way. They lingered over dinner, talking quietly, sharing bites of dessert, laughing at private jokes. When it was time to go, they slipped out the back, hoping to avoid the crowd, but even then, fans were waiting, eager for a glimpse, a wave, a smile. The car ride home was quiet, but those who saw them said that Travis looked more at ease then. He had in days, his hand resting on Taylor's, both of them lost in their own world. As the news of their night out spread, more stories surfaced about their relationship. Friends said that Taylor's influence on Travis had been huge, that she'd helped him find a balance between his drive on the field and the need for happiness off of it. She was his biggest fan, cheering him on in the stands, but also the first to remind him that life was bigger than any one game. Travis, in turn, was fiercely supportive of Taylor, always there for her, always proud of her successes. The two had a way of making each other better, pushing each other to grow, to dream bigger, to not be afraid of the spotlight. Fans loved their dynamic, the way they seemed to move as one, never letting go of each other's hand, always sharing secret smiles. Whenever Travis struggled, Taylor was right there, offering encouragement, reminding him of his worth, helping him see the bigger picture. And when Taylor faced her own pressures, whether from the press or her career, Travis was her rock, solid and unflappable. Their relationship was built on trust, on laughter, on late-night talks and quiet walks through the city. Each time they were spotted together, it felt like a new chapter in their story, another reason for fans to cheer them on. The night in New York was just one of many, but it stood out because of how real it felt, how genuine their connection seemed. Even the smallest gestures, a hand on a shoulder, a shared look, a gentle laugh, spoke volumes about how much they meant to each other. The city, with its noise and energy, faded into the background when they were together, leaving just the two of them, lost in their own world. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates on Taylor and Travis. The days that followed their date night were filled with speculation, with fans and the media analyzing every detail. What did it mean that Taylor had picked the restaurant? Did Travis's somber mood mean he was still upset about the game? But for those who saw them that night, the answers didn't really matter. What mattered was the way they looked at each other, the way they leaned in close, the way Taylor's laughter seemed to fill the air. Their night out was a celebration of love, of companionship, of finding joy even in the middle of disappointment. It was a reminder that even the most public figures need moments of privacy, moments to just be themselves. For Travis and Taylor, New York City had become more than a playground for celebrities. It was their sanctuary, a place where they could step away from the spotlight and just be together. As fans continued to share photos and stories online, the couple's popularity only grew. People loved the way they supported each other, the way they seemed to fit so perfectly together. Travis, always the athlete, found in Taylor a partner who understood the pressures he faced, who knew how to lift his spirits and keep him grounded. Taylor, always under the microscope, found in Travis someone who loved her for who she was, not just for her fame. Together, they navigated the challenges of public life, always coming back to each other at the end of the day. Their story wasn't just about romance. It was about partnership, about being there for each other no matter what.